In Imperial year 1181, the new Adrestian Emperor, Edelgard von Hresvelg, led a strategic assault against the monastery at Garreg Mach. Though her own losses were great, her foes had no choice but to surrender. Archbishop Rhea commanded the Knights of Seros, leading from the front lines against the Imperial army. But amidst the chaos of battle, she vanished, and her whereabouts remain unknown. With this single attack, the Adrestian Empire officially launched its offensive against the Holy Kingdom of Fargus and the Leicester Alliance. The unification of Fodlan has begun.
Reach for my hand, I'll soar away into the dawn. Oh, I wish I could stay here in cherished halls, in peaceful days. I fear the edge of dawn, knowing time betrays. Faint lights pass through colored glass in this beloved place. Silver shines, the world dines, a smile on each face. As joy surrounds, gun out of bounds, and I can feel them breaking free. For just this moment lost in time, I am finally me. Yet still I hide behind this mask that I have become. My blackened heart, scorched by flames of force I can't run from. I look to you like a red rose, seeking the sun, no matter where it goes. I long to stay where the light dwells, to guard against the cold that I know so well.
Part 2. Azure Moon. Ethereal Moon. Reunion at Dawn. It is Imperial year 1185. Nearly 5 years have passed since the fall of the monastery at Garreg Mach, and war continues to plague the lands of Fodlan. Ferdiad has been captured. The Holy Kingdom of Fargus is in shambles. The Leicester Alliance is on the verge of collapse, fractured by two opposing factions: those who support the Adrestian Empire and its ruler, and those who seek her demise. Meanwhile, under Emperor Edelgard's rule of law, the Adrestian Empire continues to expand its reach. The path to a new Fodlan, unified by imperial strength, may yet be in sight.
You. How long do you intend to sleep? Your body is awake. Your eyes must open now, and you must find the strength to stand upon those legs of yours. Like so much rain, a pool of blood has fallen to the ground. As spears and arrows pierce the earth, it weeps. And even now, it weeps. In order to survive, they kill. And so the people of this world are lost in an abyss of suffering. They weep as well. The only one who truly knows the nature of such things is I. Or rather, you.
I'm so sleepy. Ugh.
You are a complete and utter fool! Have you not changed one bit? Get on your feet. Right now. I'll coddle you no more. You are just like a child, always needing me to hold your hand.
Hey, are you awake?
Oh no. Who are you?
I'm just a villager here. what are you doing in a place like this? I honestly didn't expect to find someone floating away down the river. Garreg Mach is upstream of here, but that place was abandoned.
You know, I just realized, like, when I did the whole yawning thing when Saltis just finished her little speech, I kind of felt a little like a little pinch within the depth of my throat. I really need to be careful. Especially since this is, like, after recording the last chapter. I'm still recording. What do you mean?
Huh? You don't know? The Church of Seros isn't there anymore. Though, there have been some folks still living there in the 5 years since... well, you know. Anyway, I've heard some thieves have been spotted around those parts these days.
5 years?
Are you feeling alright? You didn't hit your head or anything, did you? It's the ethereal moon of the year 1185. It's been nearly 5 years since the monastery fell. Tomorrow was supposed to be the Millennium Festival, but who's got time to think about things like that?
The Millennium Festival?
Yeah, that's what I said. But with the war and the Archbishop still missing it all, I doubt there's a soul to be found who has enough blessings worth counting. Hey, slow down, will ya? Where do you think you're going?
The monastery. There are people that needs me.
Are you crazy? I told you. They say thieves are running amok up there. And there's plenty of other dangers, too. I heard a rumor that Imperial troops went up there to investigate and got slaughtered. Every last one. Come on, I promise I won't say you're a coward. Just forget about going anywhere near the monastery.
No.
You just remember I tried to stop you. Got it? It's not on my conscience if you wind up dead.
Thanks for your concern, but no need to worry about me.
Unbelievable.
Well, then, man, you been there. That's too mean. Oh, there are dead people around here. That's now that White Cloud is finished. Now we're getting to new territory.
I should have known that one day you would be haunting me as well.
I feel so sad.
You. What must I do to be rid of you? I will kill that woman, I swear it. Do not look upon me with scorn in your eyes.
Look, everything will be okay. I promise.
You... It can't be. You're alive? If that is the case, that can only mean you are another Imperial spy. Did you come here to kill me? Answer the question.
Of course not. I just woke up. I'm glad you're safe. This is the most sadness of well, besides when Gerald died, that I've seen Violet ever been sad. Well, the second sadness.
Am I?
You don't look okay. You got some bags underneath your eyes. Considering that now you have an eye patch. Good God, what happened to you? What have you been doing for the past 5 years?
I have been dead, more or less.
Why do you say that?
What do you hope to gain asking me that? There are more important matters at hand. Do you not smell them? Filthy rats everywhere. And traces of those who were here long ago. And thieves crawling from the woodwork, attracted by the promise of treasure. Since the monastery fell, Order in this area fell right along with it. You must have seen the state of the town near Garreg Mach on your way here.
Looks empty.
Vile thieves run rampant. They pillage and loot to their heart's content. I must kill them. Every last one. It's time to hunt down their nest.
What do you plan to do?
I told you, I will kill them all.
You don't have to kill to stop them.
They must die.
God damn it.
Someone must put a stop to this cycle of the strong trampling the weak. Or do you condone their actions? Do you believe that the pillaging and slaughtering those rats live for is justified? It is reprehensible and they must be put down. I intend to give them a taste of the pain they have inflicted on others. Even if it means becoming a rat myself. I swore to at least do that much. I will not let them down.
Can just the two of us hope to prevail? Just wondering.
It doesn't matter. All that matters is killing those who deserve to die.
Oh boy. Meanwhile, in the outer city walls...
Good work. I should have known to check the monastery. Let's move quickly.
Yes, sir!
Dimitri, I'm on my way.
So finally gonna take responsibility now, huh?
In the Holy Kingdom of Fargus, Imperial loyalist Cornelia has subdued all regions of the former royal house of Bladed to prevent further revolt. Prince Dimitri has been sentenced. Now, the backbone of the former kingdom, Houses Gautier and Fraldarius, struggle to continue the resistance. Cornelia, operating out of the royal palace, has accepted the support of the Empire to build an army and plots to wipe out all remaining kingdom forces. In the Leicester Alliance, House Regan leads an anti-imperial faction, while House Gloucester directs the Empire's supporters. Despite the undeniable threat of fracture, the Alliance's adept new leader, Claude, deftly maintains the outward appearance of a unified front. In Enbar, the imperial capital of the Adrestian Empire, Emperor Edelgard fights to strengthen her regime. She has extended her reach to the kingdom by inciting a coup and continues to draw its former lords under her influence in pursuit of controlling all of Western Fodlan. In the meantime, the Knights of Seros have been dispatched to find Archbishop Rhea, who remains missing despite their searching. Left unattended, the monastery at Garreg Mach has fallen to ruin and become a haven for thieves.
Hunting by Daybreak, Chapter 13, Reunion as Dawn.
It smells of blood and sewage. Seems I found their nest.
What the? Intruders! Protect the goods!
Bernardo? Put your face!
Shall we go rat hunting? Don't let a single vermin escape.
Last time I checked, we're... Oh my gosh! You're higher than me! How did that happen? We were in the same level! No, you're... Are you stronger than me? No, I still have the advantage. But regardless, I can't allow this to happen. I'm still so nice.
What's my strategy?
What is your strategy right now? Cut it down through!
All is going to plan.
Where's to the monastery? This is just the city outside the monastery, right? Just out of curiosity.
I'll comply.
They're at level 25. There are 5 more levels than you, Dimitri. Let's go!
I'll destroy you!
Jeez! That spear still sees a lot of critical hit!
Eventually, I too will fall. See you in the eternal flames. Child's play. Yeah. It's over.
Hey buddies, I have a hand axe. Die!
All is going to plan.
Blessed bow. I don't think I have a C, so let's discard it. Keen of Line. Wave attack. What's against armor units? That will do a lot of damage.
Don't struggle.
What?
I disposed of doubt long
Oh!
ago.
I was gonna be like, what? Because I thought I picked the sword. I read that as silver sword. So I was like very excited to see that critical hit animation. I don't see that again. God, he has some
All
good
talk,
looking moves.
no action.
I don't think I have enough for it. Silver sword. I'm still a C.
His Highness and Professor? We must speak later.
What's up, Gilbert? You're late.
I know
we
it's
didn't
been
even-
5 years, but I never expected the monastery to end up like this.
Oh, I haven't seen any of you in such a long time. I'm so glad to see you're alive.
We'll help out from here. It's over, thieves!
Why? Why are you here?
Maybe because we promised to do a reunion. Anyways, I'm happy to see you guys back. Oh my gosh, we finally get some back up. You're in level 30. Were you level 30 before? We got someone new here, Gilbert. Let's see what you got here. Bet you not take this down information with a battalion. I think it just gives him defense. Smite, Helm Slitter, Spike. You, sir, are gonna need some movements. You're a fortress knight.
My orders?
We need to get you up to speed. Are you sure they were level 30?
At your service. I'm your girl.
Kungel.
Can't afford to lose.
Jesus. 1818. She is not gonna survive that. Yoink! Now she will. Let's do me a favor and get rid of these guys here.
Here is something to believe in!
Boink!
This could turn the tides.
I imagine that critical hit actually. What happened is that the axe is thrown and landed on the head, being like, you know how you see when an axe, when someone get hit in with an axe to the head and just go stuck. Boink. Yeah, that's what I imagine. You know we have Ash around here, so we don't need the chest. We'll just go around and
I'd be honored.
poke everywhere. Alright, let's get you that killer edge.
It's time!
Alright, let's do this. Curve shots! Oh yeah, her magic bow has recovered! That's great! I'll go ahead and take care of these guys. Yeah, this guy.
I've got you! It was the only way.
Level 31. Ash.
Without power, who can you protect?
Door key. We don't need that. Let's put you here. Hello, guys. Don't mind me.
It's over!
Here comes another crit. To the face.
All is going to plan. There is still room for improvement.
Oh, now you focus. God damn it. I was hoping you would attack Gilbert. Because Gilbert needs the experience points a lot. I need to give him the knowledge gem.
I'll have to be clever.
Watch and learn.
Not enough. Child's play.
Yes!
The monastery has become a nest of thieves.
Yes!
Professor, you're alive after all. But first things first, let's defeat these thieves.
Yes!
I'll lend a hand. We'll catch up later.
Listen up. We must end this quickly.
Sure. Let's see. Level 30, level 34? What happened is this guy went up by 4 levels, while he just went up by 2. Everybody else went up by 2. Dimitri just went up by 4. See if we can get them to focus on me. 0, 4. Yeah.
Ready when you are.
Alright. Yeah, that's... You know what?
Witness my resolve.
I'll bring you up so I don't have to worry about getting killed off. Bogano.
A tragic end.
Get rid of this guy too. 55% chance of hitting, you did not crit. Crit right now.
See you in the eternal
I
flames.
figured you were gonna crit in the second hit.
I'll never be satisfied.
Of course you didn't. And a level up.
With each kill, more monstrous.
Alright, let's get rid of you.
It won't be in vain.
Perfect. Astra's
I
mine.
fully grasped this.
I can open the chest here. Do I want to have... I think I should... He's gonna use Disturbance. It's best if we take him out now. Doesn't matter if it's just 30%. 30% is still scary.
the north and south. We'll split into two and tear them apart.
Ow. Alright, let's see. What can I do here? Bolt? Axe? Or do I want to go to Satan? You know, I'll be safe and go Excalibur.
I won't back down!
Oh, yes. Very safe.
What's next?
And then, leveled up.
I keep advancing.
I have nothing else to do, so we just have to keep her bleeding. Ah, she'll survive.
No hesitation!
You ready?
Alright, you. I don't have time to deal with you right now. Actually, I've been trying to get rid of this thing for ages.
Getting to see you and everyone else again makes having to leave my family feel less difficult.
Long time no see, Professor. I always knew in my heart that we'd meet again.
Where have you been the last 5 years? I was worried about you. And then I was just sad.
I'm glad we could meet again, Professor. It'll be nice to fight alongside each other, just like old times.
Cursed Ashia Sword. For damage after common change for his high crit. I see. We need to get this treasure next. Am I better than the looters? I don't think I'm better than the looters. Then I'm stealing treasure as well.
Fancy meeting you here. A welcome surprise.
Gilbert's not. Where's the dude? Axe, Yukon Varsada. Casablanca, interesting. Well, let me open this door before we do anything else. Silver Sword, let's go!
No, I'm not the one you want. I guess I've got no choice.
I got no choice. Dead. Felix, level 31.
Strength never betrays.
And yeah.
I still need to improve.
It isn't looking good for us. Should we retreat?
Now let's stomp them.
You didn't plan on letting him get away, did you?
Of course not. Lingo Demi falls in battle, or Parlado reaches either target destination. Let's see.
At your
You
service.
of me have some experience points.
I don't expect forgiveness.
Rosetta's level 31.
Leave it to me.
Cutting Gale.
I'm nobody's fool.
Let's
Ready when
give
you
it
are.
to Ingrid.
Ah, you should yield me a tidy profit.
You sure about that? I'm gonna have to train her up to finish the Paladin class. She's almost there.
I thought it would be easy money. Maybe it wasn't meant to be.
Die. Okay then. Stage completo. Now it's MVP. That means everybody is now at 50 plus points. Whoever I trained with. In the last
Your
part,
Highness! Professor! I'm so glad you're both safe.
I should have changed their clothes. At least Sylvain and Ned.
Why are you here?
Did you forget? We all made a promise on this very day 5 years ago.
Dimitri, weren't you the one who asked that we all meet up here?
It was to do.
Don't be silly. Of course you remember our promise. That's why you and the professor are here, right?
Your Highness, I have been following news of your whereabouts for a while now. I am relieved to have finally found you.
Do not call me that. I am not a prince, but a walking corpse.
Why will you say that?
That is what we all believed, but it is not so. I can see with my own eyes that you are alive, Your Highness. But the jail cells in Ferdiad are as solid as they come. How did you manage to do?
What happened?
He's dead. He died in my place.
Oh, God damn
I
it!
see. We will be sure to honor his loyalty, Your Highness. As for the state of the kingdom, the lords from the western regions have
That's
declared
it?
their fealty to
Just
the
gonna
Empire,
give that over?
starting with House Rowe. Cornelia's band of traitors now refers to kingdom territory as the Fargus Dukedom. They've made Ferdiad their stronghold as they continue to invade the eastern region.
Cornelia? I heard that name before.
She is a mage who has served the royal family for more than 20 years. There is much to tell you. I will explain everything in time.
Well, it's not like all of the kingdom's lords have sided with the Empire. There are plenty of houses, like mine and Felix's, that remain stubbornly opposed.
Your Highness, please allow us to take up arms at your side once more. What we need more than anything isn't soldiers, money, or supplies.
I think the last two is what we need a lot of.
We need the legitimate heir of Fargus to overthrow the Empire and reclaim the kingdom. Such is your duty. It is yours alone to bear, and well worth fighting for. Only you can gather our troops and lead us back into the light.
You're still needed, Dimitri.
I see. So, you all agree that we must fight back.
Oh, he
And
looks
you
so
see
dead.
how that woman, how the Empire cannot be forgiven. That we must wipe them all out until not a single one of them remains.
Wipe them all out? I don't think any of us here are suggesting anything that extreme.
Professor, there is something I would like to ask you. Please, join me inside the monastery.
Okay.
To think you survived under all that rubble for the past 5 years. I suppose stranger things have happened, odd as that is to admit. There is still much I would like to ask you, but I think that's enough for now.
Where are the Knights of Ceros?
On that day 5 years ago, during the battle with the Imperial Army, Lady Rhea went missing. Since then, the Knights of Ceros have continued searching for her. And for you, I hear they have yet to find any promising leads. As the Empire has yet to release a statement, it's hard to imagine that she has perished. And yet... No, never mind. Once news of your survival gets out, everyone will flock back to the monastery.
What happened to the kingdom?
After that battle, a certain incident took place in Ferdiad. Rufus, who was serving as King Regent, was murdered. I was once a knight in service of the royal family. I resigned from the Knights of Ceros and returned to serve the kingdom. However... This is madness. You truly claim that His Highness is the one who killed Rufus?
Oh, but it's true. The only one who could slip past the bodyguards and kill so efficiently is the young prince. You can't deny it.
Rufus is Prince Dimitri's uncle. His Highness is incapable of such an atrocious crime as murdering his own blood.
Please tell that to Hamlet and Lion King and any other fable stories that involves royal family trying to murder each other for position.
Ah, but they were never very close, were they? It's a well-known fact among former retainers. There are even rumors that Rufus was originally involved in the tragedy of Dusker. Perhaps His Highness believed those rumors and murdered Rufus in a fit of rage. But I'm afraid none of that matters now.
Cornelia, do not tell me that you...
The decision has been made. His Highness will pay for his crime with his head. His sentence will be carried out the day after tomorrow. On that day, the royal bloodline will come to an end.
Oh, I hate this woman.
All you have left to do is sit back and watch, you senile old fool. Watch as the kingdom you love falls to ashes.
It was soon after announced that his sentence had been carried out. With His Highness's death, the royal bloodline of House Blathid was erased from this world. True to her word, all we could do was watch as she tore the kingdom apart before our eyes. Since the execution and the prince's corpse were concealed from the public, there have always been those who believed His Highness was still alive. As for myself, I only began to hope 3 years ago, when I chanced upon some compelling rumors.
What rumor?
An Imperial platoon attacked without warning. Incident after incident of Imperial generals being slaughtered in Kingdom territory. It is said that each died in such a brutal, gruesome way that it is hard to imagine they were killed by human hands.
It has to do with Dimitri's superhuman strength, I assume.
I followed the rumors to location after location. Eventually, I had seen enough. I knew the rumors were true. Finally, after a half-decade of torment, it happened. I found him. I fear his deep hatred and the weight of his solitude have consumed him for far too long. We must bring him back from the edge on which he stands. To that end, I must speak with His Highness. I imagine it will not be a quick or easy conversation. I pray that he is of a mind to speak of such things. I am certain that my words will... never mind. What must be done, must be done. I would wager that you are weary after the day's events. Perhaps you should take this opportunity to get some rest.
Yeah, very tired. I did save afterwards, right? This must mean that after I saved it, this should be the brand new chapter, right? Okay, well, if it is going to be a brand new chapter, thank you for joining me. Welcome to part 2, Azure Moon. I always thought it said Azure Moon, not Azure. Man, the English language can be so confusing. Well, until then, I shall see you guys next time. Laters.
Reach for